This is my SAVI
And this
story.
is my SAVI story.
This is my SAVI story.
Presented by Seven Figure Flipping.
So my career field was in security forces, which was really a combination of security and law enforcement. We not only handled the primary base, but we also worked with the local city police. So we got a chance to kind of diversify in a couple of different areas. I started out doing security, and then I crossed over into law enforcement. I ended up taking a specialty in the armory, so I was dealing with weapons every day. And then I also did some investigative and undercover work as well throughout my time.
I served as a surface warfare officer, so my primary job was to warfight the ship, right, and to navigate from point A to point B. But my secondary, which was actually really more of what I did more often than not, was the scheduling, planning, coordinating with foreign entities, whether they're foreign navies or our own other ships, right? And we did exercises. I was an ops, so that's pretty much what I did.
I was a security forces member for about 20 years. I did a little bit of security and law enforcement, protecting resources. And, I did that for about 6 years at Vandenberg Air Force Base. And I became a game warden. So it's one of those things that is really unique in the military. It's very rarely acknowledged because it's something that's unknown in the military. But I had a military working horse, and we trained. It's similar to military working dogs. We'd have a set routine. We'd train them and build that rapport. So I did that for about 4 years, and I put in for a special assignment to Lackland Air Force Base and became a technical instructor. So there I taught at the Law Enforcement Academy and did that for 5 years and decided that San Antonio is where I wanted to stay.
So yeah, my first career field after boot camp, I went to Hospital Corpsman A School, which was still in Great Lakes, Illinois, just north of Chicago, where I became a hospital corpsman. And then from there, I went and worked in anesthesia. And that was another really, really good experience where I would turn over rooms and, take care of the anesthesia gases for the anesthesiologist and the certified nurse anesthetist. So really good experience. From there, I went down to Camp Lejeune, where I served as basically a field medic with the Marine Corps, taking care of combat injuries. And that led me to 2 deployments to Iraqi freedom. So I was actually one of the first corpsman units that were there to take care of Marines in country. And then I deployed again in 2004 with the medical unit to Haiti, doing some civil unrest that was going on in Haiti. We took care of, this unit I was attached to, Delta Surgical Company, doing Operation Iraqi Freedom. We actually took care of over 300 combat casualties from March 19th, the start of the war, to the end of major combat operations, which was about, I want to say it was about late April, early May.